from the Neighborhood Quarter Guy here, and well, after April Fool's Day and all the fake announcements of products we wish we would see, like a Street Fighter Alpha Collection or a BlazBlue Central Fiction Extend, because, let's face it, Central Fiction didn't have as much in the way of game modes as some people would have liked. The main purpose today is the fact that I've actually got a couple big announcements. First off, this upcoming weekend, April 8th and 9th, is the annual Midwest Gaming Classic. That's going to be down at the Brookfield Sheraton, and I'm going to be there. Hopefully, if you're in the Milwaukee area and you'd like to come down, who knows, you might run into me. I went last year, had a lot of fun. That's actually where I picked up my copy of Mega Man X Command Mission, which I used in the Let's Play last year. Needless to say, that Let's Play was a lot of fun. But the Midwest Gaming Classic caters to gamers of all types. Card game players, video games, arcade games, even pinball. It's a lot of fun, and if you're in the Milwaukee area this coming weekend, be sure to check it out if you have a chance. But the bigger announcement, and the one that's I've been really looking forward to making, I'm going to be attending MomoCon this year. MomoCon is in Atlanta, May 25th to the 28th. It is a really big gaming, anime, and other nerd stuff convention. And a lot of my video making colleagues went there last year, but I wasn't able to because I was just starting out in a new job. But now that my financial situation has improved since last year, I'll be attending MomoCon this year. So once again, it's May 25th to the 28th, and I figure I might as well announce it now so that you have... No? But anyways, it's going to be I got a feeling that it's going to be something really special. So, for my fans in the Atlanta area who are going to be around that Atlanta area during those days, so be sure to check it out. Who knows? You might run into me. Not really much else to say this week. I released my top 10 favorite Wii U games with the new end card using the new YouTube end card features, because screw you, YouTube, for getting rid of annotations and not making annotations capable of being used on mobile devices. You'd think it wouldn't be that hard to do something like that, but anyways, as far as work on my other stuff goes, I'm currently working on the script for my top 10 favorite video game villains. That's going to be my video for April. I hope you look forward to that. And for my question of the week this week, what would you say is your most nostalgic game? As always, leave your answers in the comments. Favorite comments will be featured in the next episode. Here are last week's winners. And with that, time for the Fourth Wall Mailbag. As always, send me your questions via YouTube messages. Click the About tab on my channel, click the Send Message button, and I'll answer my favorite questions on the next episode. This week's first question comes from Mr. Sensational, who asks, since Whip and Yamazaki have been added to King of Fighters 14 as DLC characters, who else would you like to be added as characters? Well, I'm guessing this question was sent in before the big reveal of the last two characters. The first one was Vanessa, the boxing lady who's apparently a fan favorite among the KOF fan base. But even bigger was the one that was just unveiled this past week. One of SNK's most popular characters in recent years, Rock Howard from Garo Mark of the Wolves is finally making it into a mainline King of Fighters game, as the last DLC character revealed. I mean, apparently it was leaked beforehand, but since anyone can make a leak, I took it with a grain of salt. But then SNK pretty much confirmed, even before the trailer came out, that it was legit. I think the producer said that, well, I don't know if it was the producer, but it was someone on the staff. He said that he's happy that people were excited about Rock being in KOF 14, but disappointed that it was revealed through a leak. That's the problem with leaks. Even the ones that are legit, they kind of listen to hype for the actual reveal. Don't leak, people. It's not right. But I am excited as hell to see Rock in KOF 14. I mean, the trailer for him looks really awesome. I mean, his moves look great, his supers look great, his model actually looks really good. I'm just hoping he's not bottom tier like he's been in apparently nearly every playable appearance he's been in any game. Next question this week comes from Epic Link Sam, who asks, which of the 5 main Yu-Gi-Oh! Protagonists is your favorite? Yusei from 5Ds, hands down. He's actually one of my favorite anime characters, period. I mean, not only is he a character who's managed to work his way up from the bottom, but it's his manner of dueling, his mature and serious attitude towards dueling, that really makes him a memorable character for me. Also, he has some of my favorite monsters in the game, particularly Stardust Dragon. Gotta love that Stardust. Number 3 this week comes from Ludger's channel, who asks, are you hyped for Super Mario Odyssey? Of course I am. I mean, Mario's one of those franchises that I grew up with alongside the likes of Castlevania, Mega Man, and slightly later Legend of Zelda, and Kirby, and all those other good franchises. And the trailer took it places I didn't expect at first. It's like, I mean, we're going back to like the open world collectathons that were present in Super Mario Sunshine and Super Mario 64, with apparently some pretty cool new mechanics as well, including Mario kind of pulling an odd job and using his hat as a weapon, and even as a platform, which is pretty interesting, and I think that's going to make for some pretty good exploration. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to that. Not sure if it'll top Breath of the Wild, or even Xenoblade 2, which I'm also really hyped for, but it's definitely a game I'm really going to have my eye on. Next question comes from Matthew Strittmatter, who asks, so, whose side are you on next death battle? Team Voltron or Team Megazord? Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've kind of lost interest in death battle. Yeah, I mean, to be honest, I feel like it's gone downhill ever since the 1 minute melee guys left, and while 1 minute melees remained hype all this time, death battles kind of dropped off in quality for the most part for me. And also, I cannot excuse DBX. I just can't. So I'm not even sure if I'm going to be watching Voltron versus Megazord. Sorry. Last question this week comes from Simon Kim, the Saki fan. He asks, what are your thoughts on an Arcana Heart anime? I'm surprised an anime hasn't happened yet.